This is pure generator maintenance procedure. For this very time, this is actually a 15 kVA mechano generator,
Baby Perkins.
and of course is a Perkins generator. Now look at this place. That nozzle has been opened and we are draining right away the oil. Yes, we're draining the oil. To take some time for the oil to completely get drained. So as soon as the oil is drained, we'll be showing you procedural process on how to carry out perfect maintenance or a routine maintenance on a generator. What you're seeing, this container you're seeing here is actually to collect the oil from the filter.
The filter.
Yes, that's the fuel filter. Loosening the fuel, actually pulling out or losing the fuel filter. The fuel filter is usually known or called for this kind of generator, a Perkins generator. We use Perkins fuel filter 117. This is what the carton looks like actually. That's the code you're seeing. Fuel filter 117 is what we are using for all of. Alright, simply this is how to do. If you check throughout the fuel filter thoroughly, you see that it's dirty. So he's washing the filter collector and then we're bringing in a new filter. Yes, very shortly, very shortly there is a Perkins rubber, a packing rubber, black rubber contained inside of this filter. You must ensure that that rubber is properly there and then you fix your fuel filter. And beneath this place, there's another kind of fuel filter rubber there. That rubber is actually there as a packing to ensure that the filter does not leak oil or take in air. Yes, you tighten firmly with your 11 spanner. Once that is firmly tightened, we're going to be changing the oil filter this time. The oil filter is actually, it comes in this form. This is what it looks like. Then you open. These are brand new filters we're using. Unlike the fuel filter that was 117, this is 050. This is 050. Because of the temperature of the oil filter, the gen has been running, so it's hot. That's why he's using that to open up the oil filter. In the same manner, we wouldn't want to have spillage of oil all around the generator, and that's why he's having that container to simply extract oil instead of allowing it falls into the generator. Yes, that's a new one we're fixing for 050 oil filter. I will show you the carton and see what it looks like shortly. Now for this oil filter, don't tighten too hard against next time when you want to also untighten or unloosen it. When you tighten too hard, the engine, by the time the engine shakes and vibrates, it gets firmly tightened the more. So you tight averagely to a level where oil cannot leak out, so that next time it is easy to access and open up. So what he's doing right now, this is called a hand primer. He's actually priming that to have fuel into this fuel filter as appropriate. So he's doing a manual hand primer, and on this machine you will find an electric pump actually that will help do the same work. Look at it, it's bleeded already. What that process is that oil has entered, fuel has entered into the fuel, and there's no longer air on that line. You ensure that it's properly tightened also, so as to allow disallow leakage and air infiltrations. So right now we're going to be putting a new engine oil. You remember that oil was completely drained from this generator. We're going to be fixing or putting a new one. So we're refilling a new oil right now into the generator. This generator consumes at least 8 liters to 10 liters of oil to gauge. However, putting your oil, when you use your gauge stick, your deep stick, to gauge to see and ensure that oil is actually gauged. Otherwise, it will give your engine a lot of problem, and your generator will be shutting down on low oil pressure at interval. So he's gauging to see and to be sure. Let's see what it looks like. Let me see, please. Let me see. Okay, is that oil gauged?
It's not gauged.
It's not gauged, so it's going to add more to ensure that it's gauged. See what it looks like. Please clean and dip again. Clean and then dip again. Let's see. Oh yes, yes, this is a properly gauged oil. So now the next thing we'll be doing is cleaning of the generator. This is very, very essential. It is healthy to keep your generator clean and to ensure that it looks very healthy. Now, one of the mistakes a lot of persons do is they use fuel, most likely petrol, to do cleaning, and it's actually expensive and it's not cost effective to use petrol to clean. Of course, when you use petrol, it doesn't cause any damage. It's healthy, it's good, it's advisable, but it is costly. So we can easily use water. Right now, let's check the water just before we do. This is your water tank. We're going to check the water. Yes, is there water? Let's see, let me feel. Yes, there is water on the generator. The radiator is properly filtered. So the next thing we'll be checking right now is our fan belt. We'll be checking to see that the fan belts are properly intact, and fan belt checking is visible. You can check properly and see with your eye. And for this very gen, the fan belt is still very much okay, and this is because it was changed during the last ppm and it's still very okay. And this is where you also check for your air filter. Your air filters are contained here. We are not changing air filter today because we changed during the last ppm, but this is what it looks like. No sir, it's not ready. This is what it looks like. This is your air filter. When you see this, I'm going to only dust this one. The air filter is still very much good. I'm only going to dust it. This is how you remove dust and keep. This one was inserted just some weeks ago, so we're not going to change. But usually when it's too dirty, then you change. This is what I'm going to do. Sometimes when it's too dirty, I use a blower and blow it off. So I'm fixing back the same air filter. I'm not changing because I changed just 1 week ago. So this is it, and then you cover properly, ensure that the clips are there. Yes, this is another side of the clip. Yes, and then the third one on this end. Yes, the air filter is properly checked and ascertained that it's okay. So we're going to be doing cleaning right now. The fan belt is okay, the water is okay. That is cleaning. You could wash every part of your generator, ensuring that your alternator part, which is this part, the AVR, where the AVR is contained, the alternator is not touched with water. But apart from that, all of the mechanical part, the rotational part, you can use water on them as much as possible. Thank you. I do hope that you enjoy this ppm. Thank you. Like and follow for more of our videos. Thank you. This is how to start this generator. It's simple. All right, this very generator runs on auto, and that is why pressing this auto alone can begin this generator. You will see right now it's already cranking. See that? The frequencies are 51, the RPM is 1,527, right like that. Thank you, and God bless you.